So it is deployed where 45% of, of the population of internet user already is SPDY enabled. So you're already using it. It's a live experiment, as I said before. Let's go for the demo. Okay, so the demo is based on, I'm taking a couple of tricks here. So what I've done is this. I have slowed down artificially the localhost interface on my computer to simulate a 200 millisecond latency round-trip delay between requests and responses, okay? Just to make the demo more visible. So, and what I'm going to request here is a web page that has an image, a big image, made of another 25 images, like a pixelated thing. We're going to see how this behaves in HTTP, in SPDY, and SPDY push. Okay, so take a look at what happens when I run the SPDY version of it. Well, sorry, the HTTP version of it. Okay, so we click here. Have you seen how at the very beginning it was kind of slow, but then pick it up, and at the very end it was kind of fast? That's slow start in action. Okay, it started very slow.
And that's congestion action.
Yeah. And that's what happened. So have you seen how it was very slow at the beginning, but then it picked up, and at the very end it was kind of fast. So all of this is non-cacheable, so we've made sure that it's not cached by the browser. Okay. So if we reload it, that's what we get. A little bit faster now because the connection has been made hot, and now it's a little bit faster. Okay, let's go back a second, and let's see the SPDY version of it. Okay, so same page, SPDY version. It's already faster than HTTP. Okay, even after the reload. That's a new connection because it's not talking HTTP anymore. It's talking SPDY, but it's already faster. Okay, let's reload. It's faster. It's not noticeably faster. Okay, now we're going for the magic. We want to see how SPDY and push works. Okay, so pay attention because I have a question for you. Pay attention because I have a question for you after this click. Who noticed something different from the SPDY version? You have seen ghosts, okay? Why? Because Jetty didn't have the push cache full. It didn't know that the first request was associated to the other 25 requests, okay? So basically the first request is as fast as the SPDY version was, okay? So let's try to reload this. Now I'm gonna say, click. Okay, let's do it again, okay? Because, it could have been a trick or something like that. So, here we go. A SPDY push. All right, take a look. So how does it work? Here's the normal HTTP request. We request for index.html, one round trip. We start parsing it. The browser starts parsing it. Then it says, oh, I need application.javascript and style.css. Makes two requests to the server that gets kind of served concurrently. That's fine. But what happens if the CSS file contains a background image? Only when the CSS comes back to the client, then the client parses it and says, oh, but there's an image reference here. Then let me do another request to the server. So I made basically 3 round trip here to get the whole page. Now, these resources are somehow related among them. There's a relation among them, right? So what we can do in Jetty, we build a push cache. So what happens when we use SPDY tree and SPDY push? That we request the HTML page, okay? But then since we have this cache, we already know that the browser will need the CSS, the JavaScript, and the background image. So we can just push everything down to the browser in one round trip. We'll take questions later. There'll be time.